leadership, and more importantly, what does it take to be in the presence of either the Creator or the Messiah? Now, the issue of leadership is going to be very central to us, because when we go back to the land, there will be 144,000. Now, obviously, my belief is that they're going to be at Mount Sinai on first fruits. But even among them, there's going to be a select group of leaders. Now, in Exodus, we have where Moses chose the 70 leaders. And we also know, or sorry, that's actually in Numbers. But we also know from Exodus, when he's giving the Ten Commandments, the people cannot handle the voice of the Creator. And in Exodus 20:18, they say, when the people saw the thunder and lightning and heard the trumpet and saw the mountain and smoke, they trembled with fear. They stayed at a distance. Verse 19, and said to Moses, speak to us yourself, and we will listen, but do not have God speak to us, or we will die. You can't be in the presence, even in the voice of the Creator, without something special happening. Because our bodies can't handle that. Our bodies just can't handle His voice. His power is too immense. And we have that answer in Numbers 11. The Lord said to Moses, bring me 70 of Israel's elders. Elders are going to be obviously people who are older, who are known to you as leaders and officials among the people. Have them come to the tent of meeting, that they may stand there with you. And in verse 17, and I will come down and speak with you there, and I will take some of the power of the Spirit that is on you and put it on them. They will share your burden with the people, burden of the people with you, so that you will not have to carry it alone. Now, here's the issue. Moses had the Spirit on him, and because the Spirit was on him, he could stand before, whether it's the Creator or whether it's the Messiah. It's almost immaterial, the issue. Well, it is material, because I think it would be obviously the Messiah, because the Creator is way too holy for us. But the same thing's going to be there. You can't be in that presence. Now, when the Messiah took human form and became as Jesus, I understand that's the Greek name for him, but when he came that way, because he was in human form, we could be around him. But when he is in spirit form, his voice is too powerful. His being, his presence is too powerful for us. During the Exodus, he's going to still be in spirit form, and because of that, he's going to be too powerful for us. So the leaders have to get the Spirit placed on them so that they can actually go in His presence. Otherwise, they can't do it. I mean, that was one of the first things that I had in this faith as an actual vision, and I knew I couldn't be in that presence. That His power is just too immense. Which again, it changed how I pray, because I was screaming for my life. It was started as a dream, and I woke up in the middle of it, and it wouldn't stop. And I'm screaming for my life. I'm just crying, and the vision would not stop. It was, I'm going to show you this no matter what. And they said it's still very powerful in my life because of what that was shown to me. But this is again that point. We can't be in that presence without the Spirit on us while He is in that spirit form. Now again, when He takes on human form, when He comes down to earth at the end, He'll be in human form. We can be around. But until then, He's just too powerful. And so one of the things that's going to happen, because you've got these leaders, whether it's the 70 leaders or the 144 or whoever it is, we live in a monarchy. And so I keep thinking of the Monty Python skit with the Holy Grail, where the king of Britons, Arthur, the king of the Britons, is coming down, and he starts talking to the peasants, and he goes, it's I, King Arthur, king of the Britons. And they're like, King, how'd you get that job? I didn't vote for you. And so it's going to be very much the same, unfortunately, even with our personalities, because we know how our personalities are. we have that personality. I might be able to do just as good a job as you, maybe better of a job, and you might be able to. But it doesn't matter because we don't live in a democracy. We don't vote for anything. This is a monarchy. Things come down. Authority comes down. Once he gives authority, who are we to complain? Even if we look and say, man, we can do a better job. You know what we should do if we think we can do a better job? Pray for them. Go talk to them and say, hey, you make the decision, but have you considered this? That's it. They have the authority. We don't have the authority. It doesn't matter if we can do 10 times better of a job. Who cares? We don't have the authority. We show respect to the Creator and the Creator's authority by those who are in power. Again, you can do a suggestion, but that's all you have the ability to do is do a suggestion, just to put it out there. And if they want to listen to you, great. And if they don't even want to listen to you, they don't have to. Who are you? They have the authority. We don't. They'll have the leaders, specifically those 70, will have the Spirit of the Creator on them. You don't want to even push on that. Aaron and Miriam tried to do that with Moses, and it didn't work out too well for Miriam. And that's the problem. We see the same thing happen when the disciples were walking around with Jesus. They're always saying, well, who can sit on your right and on your left? We're always looking, how can we get up and move to the next thing? The issue is whoever he appoints, whoever that is who he appoints, and that's just the rule, and boom, it's done. We show respect because we are in a monarchy, and we have lived our life in a democracy. And if you want to see how great a democracy works, look at our current government in the United States, which is horrific. So the democracy doesn't work too well. But a monarchy, especially one that's formed from the Creator, is going to work perfect. So, always show that respect because they've been put there. And I know it's so normal in our life to grumble, but we can't do that. Whatever they do, and it's okay.